Hi! I'm going to be talking a little softly in this video because I have neighbors and they're coming in and out downstairs and I don't really want them to hear me. They're still outside. This is going to be a pretty short video because I'm filming this on the day that I upload it, so editing will be minimal, but my family and I just took a cross-country trip in an RV. My parents, me, and our 2 cats. We're now in Utah. It's lovely here. It's a little warm, really nice out, and this is our first full day in Utah. We got here yesterday. There's a story highlight on my Instagram that goes over everything. It's mostly just pictures of the cats in the RV. It's been a journey, to say the least. It was really fun, but it wasn't the best time, mainly because I get motion sick, so I spent most of the time lying down on the couch, buckled in, and listening to podcasts with my eyes closed. Because either watching what's going on or closing my eyes are the 2 ways that I can really cope. As you can hear from my voice, my asthma does not like being in the mountains, but hopefully that'll kind of level out, I hope. So we did have some minor hiccups on our trip. We were in a storm, like a thunderstorm that had like 70-mile-per-hour winds. So we had to take shelter under an underpass, and the rain was absolutely insane. It was really crazy. And then there was a bit of an incident where someone hit us. Their minivan, their mirror kind of bumped us, but it folded in and there was no damage. That was fine. I was asleep during that too, so it wasn't a big deal for me. And then the other thing, we were driving and a motorcyclist honked at us and like signaled his hand down. My parents thought that the license plate was falling off, but what really had happened is that there was a bike rack on the back and it was dragging. So my dad pulled over and we fixed that and it was fine. So those were like the big incidents. Sleeping in the RV was fine. It was kind of a non-event. I spent most of the trip asleep anyway, just because motion sickness and I was in pain from sitting the first day, and anything I tried to do made me motion sick. Love that. The cats did good on the trip. They both behaved really well, except Abby, my cat. Towards the end of the second day, kind of got into a hissy mood, as we called it, because she was hissing at everybody. She was really mad. She was walking around just pissed, and I reached over to pet her. Actually, she hissed at me and then she bit me, which she'd never done before. I think she was just worked up because she had gotten cornered between my dad and Maggie, the other cat, and that had really scared her because she couldn't find a way out. She calmed down eventually and everything went back to normal, so that's good. Unfortunately, right at the beginning of the trip, I actually fell and scraped my back, so that was not great for the rest of the trip because, like, lying down on my back, I had to be really careful, but it is what it is. Other cat things. Abby kept trying to go help my dad drive, which is not very helpful. Maggie would go sit in the passenger seat with whoever was there. She's more of a lap cat than my cat is. And Abby would mostly just sleep on one of the benches of like the dinette. There was a lot of times where one cat would be on one bench and the other cat would be in the other. And it was really cute. So they did really good. I thought that they'd be a lot more worked up. There was a lot less meowing than I expected and a lot more sleeping. Of course, when we would stop, there would be a big hullabaloo, because they were like, are we there? Are we done? We stopped moving, are we done? We also learned the hard way that all 3 of us leaving the RV at once was bad for cats because they got really mad because they're like, where are you? Especially when I would leave, my cat would get really worked up. She's very attached to me and she was very concerned. She's a really cute, confident, sassy girl, but she needs her mama. We are now in Utah. We will be here for a little while. Luckily my sister and her boyfriend are coming out and that's how we're gonna get to visit them. So that's why we're out here really. My parents split their time between home and here. I guess this is also home. And so this is like the only way we could really see to come out here during the pandemic. So now we're here. I realize that we're really privileged to be able to do this, and we're really privileged to be in a position where we have another place to go and we can do it safely, so I'm really thankful for that. I do recognize that that is a really privileged thing. I'm really thankful, and I'm really thankful I get to see my sister. I haven't seen her since Christmas. Thankfully, my parents took turns driving because I would not have been comfortable driving the RV. We'll see if I drive on the way back. We have a big SUV here, and I'll be driving that for the next few weeks, so maybe I'll be comfortable driving the RV home, but I'm not sure because I didn't drive a lot when I was in Boston for college. So that's it for my little update. If you want to see more of me, I'm more active down on Instagram. That's where I keep up with my story. I try to post a picture every day, and I post a lot of stories about my cats. So if you like kitty cats, that's definitely for you. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I feel stupid asking. I do these for me, as I've said. It's kind of like a video diary kind of thing. So hopefully you enjoy videos you can expect coming up. I want to talk about COVID because I'm pretty sure I had it. And then also I'm gonna do a video on my Berklee experience. Hopefully I'll have more of a voice when I do that. I also am working on a Taylor Swift cover from her new album, so that's really exciting. So if you want to see any of those videos, you should subscribe and stay tuned. But I hope that you are having a good day, good week, good month, and that you are hanging in there amidst all of the craziness. And I will see you next week.